Hello everyone, how's it going today? Happy Friday. We are back for some more Lego building. Continuing on with our Jazz Club. This is what we've got done so far. But we are diving into the third floor. So let's go ahead and get started. Got some magic booster sets? Nice. I've got some good cards. Alright, let's pull out the large plates right now. There we go. So how's everyone doing today? I hope your Friday is going well. As I refrain from coughing into the microphone. You had some tasty Mongolian grill. Well, did you bring enough for everyone? I want some. Alright, let's see. The singer is nearly ready for tonight's show. She has picked up her dress from the tailor, had a bite to eat at the pizzeria, checked in with the manager, and now she is warming up in the dressing room. Gimme. Oh, you don't have to worry about the crab rangoon. I have zero interest in that. Alright, let's make her happy and smiling and singing. Get her hair on. Which, I love this hairpiece. This is such a nice hairpiece. Always happy to see it in a set. I want to get it in some other colors, too. Since you picked up a bundle, it came with a D20. Huh. Thanks for reposting about my Starflight playthrough. You enjoyed the heck out of Mysterious JGs. You're excited to watch mine? Oh, thanks. Yeah, that was a lot of fun to play through. I decided to play the Amiga version since he had played the DOS version. And I do need to play Starflight 2 one of these days. Yeah, I decided that I should be posting about old LPs and stuff like that on the social medias. It might also give me a kick in the pants necessary to get some thumbnails for some of the older ones. Alright, and another one of these. Yeah, it's like that. Alright. 2x4, yes. Yeah, it's actually not a game that I was familiar with before I did see JG's playthrough. And that's kind of why I wanted to play it myself. See what kind of fun shenanigans I could get into. And I just wanted to see the other version of it. I thought that would be pretty neat. Howdy, Mr. Wolverine. How's it going? And let's see. Get the 8x8 in here. And there. For some reason, a black 1x8. Weird. May I have Lolical pop up out of nowhere whenever I accept a quest? Well, you know, I mean, I gotta have her pop up. I said I gotta have her pop up. You'll accept that quest? Probably one of my favorite, just kind of like random meme characters to show up in any of my LPs, I think. Alright, so this has got to be the back, like, or this has got to be the front there. Okay. Also on the verge of breaking through your procrastination to finish the last of the big systems of your star cluster? Ah, procrastination. I know thee well. And hate thee so much, actually. I suffer from that too. Alright, so back here we get some actual slopes. That's going to be over the back balcony. Oh, no, actually, it's just across the entire thing. Okay, understood. Understood. And 1x6. And 1x6. There we go. Why put off for today what you can put off till tomorrow? Well, I mean, some of those things I do want to get done. But my brain is just like, no. No getting done. Oops, that's a 1x3. Alright, 1x6 plate. 1x3 there, and 1x4. You has kitty cuddles? Well, are you going to share with the whole class? Decide to be merciful in CK2 and let someone out of the oubliette? Oh, previous character got sainted, that's nice. Alright. 1x6, 1x3, 1x6, and 1x3. Here's the other 1x3, and a stack of 1x2s. Alright, let's see, where is that? That is right there. And that goes right there. Howdy, little bunny. How's it going? Alright. That right in there, and then a pair of 1x2 red plates on each side. Okay. And some brackets here. And here. And a dark gray 1x2 tiles. You have licorice and blueberries. Like black licorice? Why would you torture yourself that way? There we go. And now some 1x2 bricks. True licorice is good. I'll let you be wrong this once. Alright, 1x1 brick there. More for you. Indeed. That is the best way to look at these things. Alright, let's see. So 9. So 6 down this way, and then 3 that way, which are, of course, the only ones that there can be. Not getting anything there in the corner. So I'm guessing that we're going to do a brown curved tile there. Let's see if I'm correct. Yes! I is correct. There we go. Alright, next up. 4 and 4. One by 4s all the way down that way. And now some 1x2s. Not sure why you're pulling Minotaurs. Where you're pulling Minotaurs from tonight? May just have Minotaur butterflies. I mean, a Minotaur butterfly could be a chimeric creature in D&D, so there you go. You got a you got your D&D one all ready to go. You have like 200 plus cards to sort through right now. Yeah, it's like me and Lego, except more. The element used to make the windowsills, 1x2 plate with handles, has been in the LEGO system since 1978. This piece design is older than me. I love it. I'm so glad that it's still around, too. Started on the Holiday Main Street set. It looks pretty nice. Is that the one with the trolley? Because I've been thinking about getting that too. If Laftel did grab the arm, would I consider it enough of the body so he could cast Speak with Dead? Maybe. Olel Bunny, that's for me to know. Alright, let's see. That goes right there. And this one goes 4 down from there. Alright, get our box there. Now our sheet music. I wonder what the music plays here. I have no idea. Howdy, Cloud Warthog. How's it going? You're thinking of picking up the track and motor so it can move around? Yeah, I mean, doesn't it have instructions to motorize it? There we go. Our sheet music in there. So anyone who can read music, let me zoom in on that. Where's my buttons? There we go. Now I can zoom in. So, anyone who can read music, is this like an in-joke? Like Lego or something like that? I'll give it another second just in case anyone does know. You think so? You haven't gotten to it yet? That's fair. Okay. Well, that's long enough. Don't worry, Lord Canis. That's skills that I haven't used in almost 40. So you're not alone there. I wish I'd kept those skills, sort of. I mean, I'm terrible at music, so... There we go. Get a... bracket. I was not expecting them to use these pieces. No, I did not see Star Wars in theaters. There we go. There we go. And then these two. It's going to be an interesting couch here. Did finish the Alpine Lodge last weekend, and that was a fun build. Nice. Yeah, that one does look nice. I would like to get that. I'm not as interested in the new one this year. The what's it? It's like another Santa building thing. I like more down-to-earth, towny things. There we go. I like that they are always coming up with new ways of making furniture. Is it Santa's supposed to? I don't remember what it is this year. I kind of looked at it and was like, meh. Because it's like a post office at the North Pole as opposed to a normal post office. I mean, back when I was a kid, I'd have gone absolutely nuts for an actual Lego post office, which they did have a few. All right, let's see. So, Azure 1x1 cylinder plate with top peg, yellow 1x1 cylinder tile, gray microphone, and bright green carrot top as our spare pieces. Need to move that camera arm. I loved some of the, like, I really enjoyed some of the down-to-earth, very down-to-earth sets for town. Oh, wow. Chrome silver 2x4 tile. Nice. I love that. More like brushed silver, I should say, not chrome. I do have some chrome Lego pieces. I also have a lot of brushed gold 2x2 Lego bricks. Yoinks the chrome silver piece. No! Keep your hands to yourself. So I didn't like the International Space Station set since it wasn't down to Earth. I meant, like, your everyday sets, like the, like a holiday house and camper and hospital and stuff like that. I dug those sets the most. I mean, I got a few of the race sets as well, but I was super happy when I got the garbage truck. Because that wasn't released here in the US. I had to get a European family friend get it for me. Is this the whole club, or does it have a restroom? It does have a restroom on the first floor. They're pretty good about putting restrooms in Lego buildings these days. At least of this style. But they also do it to, They also do it with, like, a lot of the Friends sets and stuff like that. It's pretty nice how often they're doing restrooms in Lego buildings these days. Oops. Not doing that yet for some reason. Because they want 1x1 plates on them. Alright. There's the other bracket. Going camping for Christmas seems very odd to you? Even if you don't get together with family, camping on Christmas just feels odd? I mean, some people like to go away for Christmas, and also you can go to a warmer place if you don't like the cold. Or you could go to, like, a ski resort. Some people call going, you know, getting a cabin camping, so... It does happen. Those people are warped beyond forgiveness. Wow. Wow. Alright, 4 1x4s. There we go. Next up, headlight bricks. Shouldn't have mentioned those movies. You're getting AARP ads on the stream. Oops, I need a 1x1 right there. I do not remember what the first movie I saw in theaters was. I do remember... seeing Raiders of the Lost Ark on TV. Either it may have been a rental kind of thing. I don't know if it was specific like something that was airing on TV or something that that we rented or something like that. But I did not actually watch Raiders of the Lost Ark, but I do remember the face melting scene as I had to go to the urgent care. As I was being bundled off to urgent care. That was the time I learned what Ipecac tastes like. Wow, I cannot imagine any of my schools showing that. That said, we did get to see Schindler's List in the auditorium. I think I'd already seen it by that point, but... That was in high school, of course. Well, I've never been to a drive-in that I can recall. Let's see, 4 and 3. Remember somehow watching Blazing Saddles back in school? That I can see. I could actually see a little bit more because it's a comedy. Doesn't have, you know, face melting people. Waited until 2020 to watch Schindler's List because you wanted something uplifting. It does, that is true. But it is also a comedy. Certain groups of people were a little bit more willing to deal with uncouth words back then, of those types. Alright, next up, lots of 2x2 tiles with single center studs. Pickup truck bed is made for going to the drive-in with a bunch of kids and snacks. I wouldn't know. I'm not sure that I've ever been in a pickup truck. Maybe when I visited some relatives as a kid. Maybe. But I'm pretty sure my parents would never have let me be in the back of a moving one without a seatbelt, so. Does this jazz club hire Jessica Rabbit? Unfortunately, no. I have no idea how they would do those proportions in Lego. There we go. Well, I mean, they would definitely make, like, they could definitely do a special mold for her. That is very much true. Oh, I mean, Blazing Saddles is a pretty perfect comedy film. And it's such a shame Cleavon Little never really did much else. Like, never got to do much else after that. I mean, he was definitely in things. I mean, more as like a starring role. He absolutely deserved more starring roles. Well, it definitely wouldn't surprise me if they did Roger Rabbit in an upcoming Disney minifig set. Speaking of, the minifigs next September, so like a little bit under a year from now, we're getting some information really early, and this is just a rumor, so it's unconfirmed. Possibly subject to change. It's supposed to be Spider-Man, so I don't know that I will be getting a big whopping full set of that. It'll really depend on what like secondary characters there are, because I don't care that much about Spider-Man. Howdy, Seelan, how's it going? You don't think they've done many cartoons with Roger Rabbit? They haven't, but he is a Disney property, and he has been in things. There's of course Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and then there's I think there's 3 shorts. And he was in some of their like mixed live action animation films that they've done over the last decade or so. At least one of them. Okay, we get that. Oh, and the 2x2s. Only one short? Thought it was more. I might be misremembering. Maybe I'm remembering a different character. Little seems to have mostly worked on TV. Also, he died in '92. No, yeah, he was definitely in some things. There was a he was in a failed pilot. It didn't do so hot. Obviously, it was a failed pilot. Where's the 2x2? Oh, stuck on the bottom of that. But no, I mean, he's a great actor. He was a great actor. You could really see his acting chops in Blazing Saddles. He deserved more leading roles. Super Train, no. No, it was one about him being a newly elected senator or something like that. Sometimes you just don't hit at the right moment to shine. No, it's definitely true, and there's other reasons too. Sometimes. It is still a shame. Alright, there we go. Get the brush clipped in there, and one by one cylinder tiles and trans yellow. Oh yeah, and PGWKS. You're thinking of the line that he ad-libbed, right? And Cleavon Little basically like couldn't keep a straight face. Shows family movies during summer weekend evenings. Yeah, I think there's one like 2 hours away from me. What line was it? If it's the line that I'm thinking of, that PGWKS mentioned, it's where Gene Wilder is talking to Cleavon Little and saying, you know, like comforting him and saying, you know, these people are the salt of the earth. You know, morons. All right. That is right there. Good line. It's a great line. All right, 2x2 cylinder plate, and that goes right up against there. There is no... Well, yeah, minifig with legs could fit there, but... It was a pretty spectacular line, yes. The magician found her trusty magical sidekick, the rabbit, at the Lego 10218 pet shop. I'm not sure if I've seen that one. You won't get banned, Lel Bunny. Upsetting Twitch and all. Look, if Twitch wouldn't ban me over me saying how much Jeff Bezos sucks, I think you're fine. Nope, nope. One by one, get it back here. Alright, next up, Windows. Second window. I know what you're feeling. I know what you're feeling. You think my viewers already hate you? I don't think so. Look at the greetings that you get when you come in. Alright, so, spare parts, because I'm pretty sure we're done, because there's nothing else to do. Yep. Alright. Dark red 1x1 plate, gray 1x1 tile, and trans yellow 1x1 cylinder tile. See, little bunny? People like you. Alright. There's bag 13. Good. Glad you did not go on the floor. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the community that we've got here. I mean, I might give Lil Bunny a hard time, but that's because I'm terrible. I'm mean. But I have to be. It's my job as LP'er. Alright. Minifig pieces. She actually does not have a double-sided head, interestingly enough. Oh, and I don't think I zoomed in on our singer lady. There we go. So we got this dress in the Orient Express as well. Oops. But just with the hair, it makes her a very different figure. I'm not sure if the lady in the Orient Express had black arms or not. I might look that up. But I love this hairpiece. It's such a good hairpiece. How many folks give me a hard time back? Quite a few, actually. All right. Let's see for the hat. Get that in there. Get our flowers coming out. There we go. The adorable little bunny. Adorable little bunny. And let's see. Get a little multicolored scarf as well. Been really loving the final season of Star Trek Lower Decks. It's been such a fun show. Yeah, I should give that a watch one of these days. Is that my new Plunder Bunny? No. No. I mean, there can be only one Plunder Bunny. Go, and 1x2 plates here, and 1x3 plates right there. They really have some deep references in the show. Yeah, it's what, like, from what I understand, not only is the show by people who know Star Trek, but it's also by people who love Star Trek. And that's pretty important. Like, Picard was by people who do not know Star Trek and do not love Star Trek. Not to say that they hate it, but some of the things they did. Alright. Next up. 1 by 12. 1 by 8. And 1 by 1. Alright. Double pair of doors. These are opening inward. Gold 1 by 1 cylinder plates. There we go. There we go. And then we need lots of bricks. Need a 1 by 6 right there. 1 by 4. 1 by 6 and 1 by 4 over here. Let's see, 1 by 1. Corner brick. And 2 1 by 1s. Right there. And there. And then a 1 by 2 over here. Okay, flip it around. There we go. 1 by 4 plate in gray. There we go. And slide that right in there. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a shame that the people who worked on Lower Decks didn't also work on Picard. Can you imagine how good Picard would have been? They also brought Sonia Gomez back as a captain. She was the one who spilled hot chocolate on Captain Picard during one episode of Next Generation. That's a pretty deep cut. That is a pretty deep cut. I do remember her. She was in the engineering section, wasn't she? Almost anyone would have been better than one of JJ's apprentices. Yeah. Oh, I mean, if they couldn't have gotten the same actress back, I'm sure they would not have brought the character back. I mean, like, what's the point of that? You know? Another 6 right there. One by 2, 1 by 2. 4, 1 by 4, and another 1 by 2 down here. 2 more 1 by 4s. There we go. All right. There's a side stud piece. Okay. I mean, John Delancey, I think, almost always has fun. Can't think of too many things that I've seen him in where he was not likely having fun. Get those on there. Alright, so we have a gray windshield piece here, acting as a cowl over the window, which is a pretty nice design. I really like that. Yes, Q. Now, the deepest of cuts would be if they brought back Corbin Burnson as Q. Picard had the same people who were working on Strange New Worlds. It would have been significantly better. Not saying it was completely bad, but the amount of trash talking really removes any want to see the show. Yeah. Alright, that is right there, and that goes right in there. Alright, so we have a ladder right there. So there's going to be a trap door on the roof. Of course, we have the railing around that. Our dressing room, which I kind of feel needs some, like, clothes hanging up or something. All right. Get our tiles on there. Okay. Corner down there. Corner there. And another corner down here. And we get our side studs. Or, half studs. Or half tiles. Whatever. I'll get the word right eventually. There we go. Alright, next up. This painting of the Blues was sold just down the street at the art gallery in the Lego 10297 Boutique Hotel. I was wondering when that reference was going to make it in. That is why they call them the Blues. Okay, there we go. Okay, and that goes right there over the couch. Perfect. Yeah, not a fan of that part. The Gorn showed up in Enterprise. I don't remember that being a part of it. Although I'm not sure if you actually got to see the Gorn. Huh. Doesn't have a mold mark. Yeah, we really don't need Slotty in Star Trek, you know? Yep, come back here. All right. Get this on there. I will make sure that the angles are correct after I get them on. Then there we go. And finally, there. All right. Actually, these two are pretty good. I don't think there's any shifting that needs to be done on them. All right. Next up, get some plantage here. Come on, get in there. It's a little difficult to get this in here because there's no real... Yeah, there we go. Alright. It's coming in at an angle, and you have no real good top ability, ability to push down on top there. Okay, and then a railing in front of this one. There we go. All right, nice, nice front to the third floor there. Funny the flower was added at this stage. I think just because it's, individual pieces that don't really match anything else. All right, so spare parts. We got the 3-stem plant in green bar with angled stud, bright orange 7-petal flower, red. Actually, do that. Red 1x1 plate flower, gray 1x1 tile with round end, light azure 1x1 quarter cylinder tile, and a black 3L bar. Looks pretty yellow on your screen. It is not yellow. It is bright orange. I'll show you some yellow next time we have some. Alright, so, just before we start that, oops, didn't mean to pop that floor off. Yep, that fell on the floor. One of the problems is just that over long distances, LEGO does tend to shift in angles a little bit, so it can be a little difficult sometimes to get those parts on. So there we go. Alright, shift that back for now, because we are going to bag number 14. Yep, sorry, didn't mean to hit the camera arm. Alright, so. Actually, this is better. There we go. Yellow, bright orange, orange. So yeah, but take away the yellow and just the bright orange. Yeah, I mean, it might look a little yellow. Part of it is just the color balance on this camera is not perfect, because I don't know how to set that, and I wouldn't know how to get it correct anyway, so yeah. Alright, let's see. Which one, little bunny? I don't know what you're talking about. The one about all of us living on a gnomish submarine? Could be all part of the Dwarven Space Marines. Oh, you hadn't even considered that one. Oh. So aren't you glad that I got that song out of your head then with another song? May come as a surprise. Not actually a huge fan of the Beatles. Don't actually know their songs that well. Bards on the Run was great. Yeah. I mean, really, the whole April issue. April issues were always great. I don't know that quite works, Farron. But there is a gnomish submarine in Spelljammer. And not just that Skaver. There was one earlier. Courtesy of Roger Moore, who's actually helping out with the Spelljammer fanzine now, which is pretty fantastic. I need to listen to Rocky Raccoon. I mean, I don't know that I need to. Did I miss some? No. All right. 3. Where is it? Oh, okay. 1x4 here. By 12, and yeah, all right. 4 on the other end. Yep, there's 1x4. And 1x3. Alright, there we go. Okay. Now, dark gray slopes. Yeah, I don't think either of my parents were big fans of the Beatles either. That's probably one reason why I'm not. Okay, 3 1x8 bricks. And 1x4 there. There, 1x3 panel, and then 2 1x1 corner panels. There it is. Well, see, that's the funny thing, Lil Bunny, is that I really have not. I mean, obviously I know some of the really, really famous ones. But for the most part, I really have not heard that many Beatles songs. At least not to, like, stick in my head. I think part of it is just that if I don't have strong feelings about a song, or it's a song that I just don't care about, it doesn't really stick in my head. They didn't do Stay the Night. No, that was Benjamin Orr. We should always stay the night, just like Benjamin Orr. Alright, that's right there in the middle. You respect the Beatles for how influential they are, but you don't particularly care for their music yourself. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Like, I don't actively hate them by any means. Like, it's just not my thing. And I certainly like some of the music by, you know, by the Beatles afterwards. George Harrison has some good songs. Paul McCartney has some good songs. You have to tell people who Benjamin Orr was. That is unfortunate. It's also unfortunate how young he died. I miss the Cars. That goes right there, and a 1x2. There we go. Right, 2x3 plates, yellow 1x4. And a 1x4 half tile. There we go. Okay, side stud brick there. A 1x2 plate. Get a couple brackets here. Oh, I'm making 2 of these, huh? Alright. Should have noticed that. Bracket. Bracket. One by two, 1x2, 1x2, rail plate. Angry brain noises. Okay, next up we got corner tiles. Honestly, the fact that you can remember any band singers' names along with their songs is a miracle, since you're generally just a casual music listener. That's fine. I think it's just like I don't think it's about casualness per se. It's more with just like how your memory works. My mother can never remember any, like, actors or music or anything like that. Just not at all. Whereas sometimes when she's watching something and I'll just walk in and I'll see, like, 5 seconds and I'll be like, oh yeah, it's that movie that I have never actually seen. I know it because it's got those 2 actors who are on screen right now talking. There we go, and that gets right in there. So this becomes a smooth stud flip over method, which is pretty handy. I should do a like a favorite non-hit 80s music day where people just urge people to share their favorite music by bands that had hits, but the songs that you like are not their hits, kind of thing. At least not hits in the U.S. I know sometimes there's cases where there'll be hits overseas and stuff like that. Is that from the 80s? I know ABBA's famous 70s stuff, and then I know some of the ABBA, the two ABBA singers who had some solo stuff. Head over heels is 81. Then that works. Alright, let's get that turned. That looks about right. I mean, to be honest, I really only know Dancing Queen. Frida and Agnetha, yes. Frida had, I know there's something going on, although the title might have been shorter than that, and Agnetha had something. A minor hit. I'm trying to remember what it was now. I don't know if I realized that these fenders were the same arch as those. That's nice. I couldn't remember if that was the full title or just the lyrics. That's a good song. But Agnetha had a song. Manic Monday is by the Bangles, actually written by Prince. You would be surprised at the number of popular songs by non-Prince bands written by Prince. Because many of them do not feel like Prince songs. Wrap your arms around me. That doesn't sound familiar. Hence why he gave them to others. Yeah, well. I mean, that happens a fair bit, too. Okay, there we go. Get that on there. And 2x4 tile. 2x4 tile. There we go. Alright. 1x1 cone, 3L bar, and then inverting a a rocket nozzle. I have made some little rockets like this, and they're always fun to do. They look pretty cool. What's that one? Guess that's why they call it the Blues. That one, is that Elton John or Billy Joel? It's one of the two. Elton John, I think. Can't Shake Loose. That's the one that I'm thinking of. Yes. That's the one that I was thinking of. Elton John. There we go. Alright, so we got that. 1x4. All of our, there we go. And then a pair here. Headlight bricks everywhere. Just heard that song recently, too. Yeah, they're actually in my big 80s playlist. Although it's actually more like 80s, 90s, and miscellaneous other other songs from the period that I like. Or from other periods. Alright, lots and lots of 1x6 tiles. '80s, '90s, and today. Well, I mean, there's also a few '70s songs in there. Might even be a '60s song in there or two. I don't know. I don't remember. It's just my general big, I like this playlist for music that is not going to clash with each other too much. So I don't have most of my instrumental or Celtic stuff in there. Okay, and then brown 2x2 half tiles. Any skiffle like Mungo Jerry? I have no idea what you're even saying, so no. Yeah, most of my music was through the radio. I have very few albums from before I was really an adult. And a lot of those are soundtracks. Like anime stuff, video game soundtracks, that kind of thing. Cannot do Celtic music, gives you the most bizarre dreams. Aww. Okay, and then we get a little squirrel here. There we go. There's a little nest up there. And 1x4 tile for a step. Somewhere, sometime in summertime. Watch out for the mischievous squirrel. If you stop for a slice of pizza, you might just find it disappears from your hands and ends up on the roof. I thought that was supposed to be the rats. I have seen the New York pizza rats. This is probably out of focus. Because this camera does not have... This camera has fixed focus length. There we go. Let me see. That out of focus? Ooh, oopsie. Accidentally knocked off a plant hanger over here. There we go. It's kinda out of focus. We'll get a front view when we're done. Okay, next up. It's fantastic music, you really like it, but the dreams? Huh. Skiffle is sort of an English folk music, and Mungo Jerry was a singer band from the UK in the 70s and possibly 80s. Never heard of it, so no. Do not know what that is. I don't know that I would say that well, I wouldn't say that I have any particularly, like, rare tastes in music, so... I mean, I did go to the... a local concert for Claude's farewell tour. His song was In the Summertime. Oh, okay. The Lego sausage has proven to be an incredibly useful element. It has appeared in 9 colors in dozens of Lego sets. Yes, they really do love their hot dog. And this one makes it look like it is just absolutely slathered in mustard, the monsters. Alright, so orange, and get our wheels there. Okay, get our club. And then jazz. There we go. Alright, now we gotta get this all centered. Try to make it perfect. That's good. That's pretty close down here. There we go. So there's our sign, Jazz Club. The delivery driver is happy to bring pizza anywhere around town. Don't be surprised if he's a bit late, though. He loves to listen to the Jazz Club's shows, and it can be hard to drag him away. How is he not fired yet? Alright, so... hold on, I need let's see. Oof. Yeah, that's clipped in. Good. Black is hard to see against the, in the shadow there. Let me be careful. So there is the Jazz Club sign. Alright, so spare parts for that bag. We have the bright orange hot dog sausage piece, dark gray 1x1 quarter cylinder tile, dark gray 3L bar, dark gray 1x1 cylinder tile with top peg, and red 1x1 cylinder plate. Okay, so we got one more floor to finish, or one more roof to finish, really, is I guess what the technical term would be. And these are actually our last bags, so we might end up a little... Actually, no, we're not actually going to end up a little early. I think we'll do this and then do the minifigs, just to wrap it up with minifigs. We have tons of squirrels around here. My mother is not a huge fan. I like it. No, I would not skip them. I was just thinking about whether I wanted to do them now or after we finish. And since it's just this one ceiling, I think we'll finish. Clear head. Okay, those are for his scooter, his helmet, legs, torso, scooter body, pizza tile. All right. I like the dark green torso that he has. Give him his smiley face there. And he can either have his spiky hair or his helmet. Since he's going to be scootering around to deliver a pizza, we'll give him his helmet. He will ride safely. Get our wheels in here. Handlebars, kickstand, which is not centered. It is extremely stiff for some reason. Oh, don't worry, I would not skip minifigs. We will definitely do minifigs. There we go. All right. And a pizza on the back. There we go. I don't think I've had this shade of scooter. It's basically a Vespa. I don't think I've had this particular shade before. Bright green. Alright, so starting out... Speaking of figures, have the Merc missions maxed out all the Xenoblades yet? No, I actually have not had time to do any off-screen stuff this week. Howdy, Shield of Hope. How's it going? There we go. Alright, flip it over. 1x3. by 8. And 1 by 12. I mean, I haven't had time to do it. So it's not neglect, and I've certainly done a lot of grinding for them already, so... They are most definitely not neglected. Alright, let's get this down here. Okay, 3 1x2 tiles with center studs. Tempted to go for one more kingdom and one more duchy, just to make sure that you have decent range in India. I mean, there's always just one more. You can't eat just one kingdom. So I say go for it. And then conquer the world! Or not, it's up to you. No, but boosters will be pretty easy to get, honestly. Does not take much time to get boosters at all. Admittedly, the Justice boosters are the hardest ones to get quickly. You don't want the world, just want bloodlines? Well, I mean, it's kind of the same thing. I remember when there were some, I had basically done a world conquest, and there were some, people who ended up inheriting, like, all of the money from all of the people I had displaced. So there were some individuals who had, like, tens of thousands of gold. And I'd just, grant them, like, a barony directly under me and wait for them to die so that I would inherit it. It was beautiful. It really was. Alright, that goes there. That goes there, and a 1x1. I think they fixed that so it's not quite so egregious anymore. Only in Crusader Kings 2. I mean, they got to rule a barony. I just tried to make sure that they were old enough to not have kids. And if they did, you know, I'd help them along a little bit occasionally. Remember, this is the game where people are like, oh, you murdered someone, but it was to get the Ark of the Covenant, so it's understandable. Still my favorite thing. It was so good. It was so worthwhile, too. Probably another one of those things where certain people in my... certain viewers were probably like, no, what are you doing? It's not going to work. Stop it. Just like when I murdered my way through to get to be able to holy war Scotland. Oh, so good. So good. And of course, we can't forget. We cannot forget. We have a book now. Because it was true. We did have a book. And there were bad people not following the book. They just, you know, kind of had to die. It's not my fault. There we go. I mean, you don't think you had a search for artifact event happen in this playthrough? That's always unfortunate. I like when that works. There has to be artifacts to search for, so it could be that other people have gotten them. Alright, some bricks. I mean, Bahamut, you would do the same thing, right? If someone you could inherit from had the Ark of the Covenant. Probably depends. I think that's a yes. I think that's a yes. Right, there's our chimney. Get that right on there. One by 4 and 2 1x1s. Get relics the old-fashioned way, theft or forgery? Well, but it doesn't always work. You know? You gotta go with what's available to you, and that was definitely a situation where that was available to me. I mean, if he didn't want to die, he could have just given me the Ark of the Covenant. Not that there's any way to actually ask for it in-game. There should be. There really should be. It belongs in my personal museum. Exactly. Exactly. Look, I had a vast Jewish empire. Of course the Ark of the Covenant should have been mine. It covered all of Asia, and even at that point was moving into Africa and Europe. It's only right that I have the Ark of the Covenant. You ended up with the Emerald Tablet. You sent it off to China and then immediately went and got another one through the Hermetic Society. Nice. Nice. I don't think I've ever gotten the Staff of Solomon or the Sling of David. I have seen those. And I was trying to get the sling at one point. But I did not. It was sad. Okay, get some red ball joints on here. Yeah, I don't know what that book does. It sounds like one that someone actually wrote. Which, that is one of my favorite events, being able to write books. Even if you're not hermetic. There we go, we got a nice little tomato plant there. Get a carrot here. And just a carrot top, right here. And then a couple olive green 3-leaf plants. Get in there. Get in there. There we go. You're helping someone with their stuff and was sieging stuff down and you got it? Need to actually see what it does? Yeah, like I said, it seems like a book that someone wrote. The pizza chef grows his own tomatoes and several herbs for his pizzas. The carrot, however, is reserved for the magician's rabbit. Aww, that's so sweet. That's adorable. I like that. There we go. 1x2 plates with end clips. Okay. 1x4 tile here. 1x4 tile and 1x2 tile there. Alright. So that fits on there. We'll leave that up for the moment. Get the other glass in here. They don't actually use these window pieces that often these days, I don't think. Can't remember the last time I got a set with one of them. Alright, 1x4 tile. 1x4 tile. And a 1x2 tile. There we go. Fit that on right there. Helps if I get the 1x2 plate on there. Okay. Before closing, get the bar with angled arm on there and there. There we go. Okay. It was a little bit higher because they felt like they were a little bit low. Okay. And there we go. All right. Although I should probably put this window piece down there because that's going to be partially covered up and it has some little scuff marks on it. You know what? I think that I'm going to do just that. A little minor surgery here. There we go. There we go. So now the scuff marks will be well hidden. Currently playing a modded CK3. Makes it so you can be nigh unstoppable vampire lord. And Louis of Italy declare war on you. His first attempt to attack you gained you 3 counts, a duke, and a baron in your jail. Alright, there we go. Okay. So, there is the little greenhouse. It's very cute. Okay. Bring down all of these pieces because we will need some of them. Bring this down here and get the roof on. There we go. Okay, next up. Alright, first of all, we have our lamppost. Goes right here. Next table goes right here. I wish that they used dark gray for this, though. Okay, get one seat. One seat. And then our umbrella over the table. There we go. Alright, so spare parts. We got bright green and olive 3-leaf plants, white 1x1 cylinder tile with top peg, translight yellow, or trans yellow 1x1 cylinder plate. Was that used? Oh yeah, that's on the scooter. A white pneumatic tee, a dark gray bucket handle, and a clear visor. There we go. Alright, so now we gotta figure out where to put some of our minifigs. You know what? Magic Lady is going to be having a little meal out here. Actually, no. She should be practicing in front of the music. And you know what? Actually, I had a better thought. Magician Lady is going to be up here with her good friend. Oh, the bunny is just sitting there on the thingy. Got our flowers. There we go. Scarves just kind of resting there on the chair. Let's see. Someplace good for the hair. Spare hair. Just there with the squirrel. Whatever. Alright, and then our scooter guy. Should be going out the back, but, you know, he's already bad at his job because he pays too much attention to the jazz music to get the pizza delivered on time. So he's just on the sidewalk there. So there we go. All right, so we are going to look at that straight on at the end. But first, let's do some minifigs. Is that a bit of a pinch for you to get your fingers into the place thing? Yes, but also the camera's in the way, and like it would be easier if I were standing up. But I wasn't standing up. So, ba-dum. Where are my sheets? There are my sheets. There we go. So we could get an extra saxophonist this time. That could be fun. Let me get my dice all out. Alright, so Series 11, there are just 2 left that we need. And I'm very tempted to try consolidating these into one column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I got 20! I got 20! You know what? We do it. Hold on. Get them all nestled in here. There we go. All right. So, D20. Alright, so 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. Okay, let's start a prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Get your predictions in. Alright, so we got a 9 from Not a Rogue AI. That would be the Rock Climber. We could do that. 13 for Ice Oven. That would be the Waitress. 16 for Bahamut and Seelan. That would be the Lady Robot. 3 for Vigistry. That would be the Lederhosen Lady. First guess is totally safe. A Minotaur Fire Extinguisher Maker. Alright, so I got 7. I'm going to re-roll because I don't know if there are any more elves in here, and I kind of hope that there aren't. 17 I need to re-roll. 14. It's a cat lady. I'm not sure if there are any more. 3. All right, I also got a Lederhosen lady. Leonin pizza delivery dude. Abcody got a 12. That would be the saxophonist. And that would be pretty perfect. Would be pretty perfect. Pretty perfect. Go ahead and get my timer up. All right, just a few seconds remaining. Well, 30. Get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? There are only 2 left that we have not gotten. The Islander guy and the gingerbread man. Would be nice to get one of those. Would be very, very nice to get one of those. So get your predictions in. Kind of wondering what I go for next after that. It's got to be something accessible. Okay. Well, we got a few, we got at least 2 more sessions. All right, so predictions are closed. Let me get my timer up and go. Okay. Should be pretty good odds. Should be, but I don't know. What is this? What am I feeling? I have no idea what. Oh, because that's 2 different pieces. Oh, all right. Who has that piece? Oh, all right. 26.46. I do believe that we have Robot Lady. Lady Robot. Number 16. Let's see if that is correct. It is indeed correct. Lady Robot it is. So let's choose the outcome. So that was 20 to 50, because that was 26-46. So you and Sealand got the roll. Indeed. Indeed. Complete that prediction. All right, Abcody and Lord Canis getting the hams. The exact same hams each. Pardon me. Bahamut, Ice Sovereign, and Vigastry going for within 20 seconds. Sealand and Shield of Hope going for 50 to 60. And Fear and Lel Bunny going for no. Robot Lady Jazz Musician, maybe. Beep boop, I can play jazz. I am not Kilroy. But my brain is IBM. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and zoom in on her. I do love the eyebrows, the cheek blush, the lipstick. But my favorite part are definitely the gauges. Also, you could definitely make a face out of that torso. You know? It's looking over that way. You know? Kind of grinning. Like a whole nother face on their torso. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And now that I've pointed that out, you can't unsee it. You're going to see that face forever. Forever. All right, let's zoom back out. Okay. So I did mark her off. All right, Series 11 still did not get one of our final 2. Next up, our second minifig for the night. We are going monsters. Okay, 6, so we're over here. 2. 1, 2. Alright. Oops. Need to knock her down. Alright. Let's go ahead and start the prediction here. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Get your predictions in. So there's quite a few that we have not gotten yet. We have not gotten the werewolf. We have not gotten the witch. We have not gotten the plant man costume man. The specter. Tiger lady. The gargoyle. The zombie businessman. Or the spider lady. So quite a few. Go ahead and roll to see what I got. 12. Alright, so my die is saying Frankenstein's rocker. Let's see. 3 for Ice Oven and Not a Rogue AI. That would be the scientist, the mad scientist, Brainiac. 11 for Vigistry and Bahamut. So that would be the skeleton costume. 8 for Seelan. That would be the zombie cheerleader. And 16 for Ab Cody would be the spider lady. Second guess is fresh from a real nuclear kitchen. A radioactive pizza minotaur. That seems bad. I don't know that I want one of his pizzas. A Leonin making pizza? Now, is this a Leonin working at a pizza restaurant? Is this a Leonin making pizza at home? Is he making pizza while out camping? Inquiring minds need to know. This is critical need-to-know information, in fact. A pizza chef. Pizza chef. All right, get your predictions in. Just 20 seconds remaining. Go ahead and reset my timer. Make sure that that is ready for me to grab. Camping pizza. Sure. Sure. Why not? Why not? Makes perfect sense. You know, you just got to make a brick oven. Duh. All right. Okay. Timer is ready. Predictions are closed off, and go. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. That is... Okay. I think I might know... Oh, yeah, I do. All right. 17.83. I do believe that we, in fact, have the skeleton costume guy again. Is the pizza radioactive or the Minotaur? Why not both? Probably both. Some people grill their pizza. How do you grill pizza? Wouldn't the dough just kind of like leak through the bars? All right, and it is in fact a skeleton costume trick-or-treater. All right, so that was 17.83. You and Vigistry got it, indeed. Okay, within 20 seconds, complete that prediction. And who is getting the hams? Bahamut and Vigistry getting the hams. Very nice. Lord Canis, Abcody, and Ice Oven going for 20 to 50. Shield of Hope going for 50 to 60. And Kinshir Fear and Alel Bunny going for no. Lettuce isn't dough, though. Like, it's not gonna just like goop through the bars on the grill. Depends on how dry the dough is. I mean, I suppose. It seems very, very difficult to me. Alright, there we go. We have our skeleton costume guy. My one complaint is that there's no printing on the front of the leg. I feel like there should be, since you get the side leg printing. I don't mind the not printing on the front of the arm, but the front of the leg should be printed on, I think. And I love the jack-o'-lantern bucket. That's great. Okay, so that is our second of that one. So we have gotten 2 of the pirates, 2 of the rockers, 2 of the skeleton costume. We've gotten 1 of some others, but then none of some others. It's definitely weird. All right. So the final one for tonight is going to be a D&D minifig. All right, I need to zoom back out. Forgot to do that. Sorry. All right. That's a 2, so we're going for the top register. 1 through 9, so 3. 1, 2, 3. And then let's grab a random one for back here. Slip that in. There we go. All right. Get my scale out as well, and let's go ahead and start the prediction. All right, so once again, I will be making a guess, then I will be rolling the die, then I will be weighing it, and we will see if I get it. Or not. I mean, considering I don't know what's in them and I'm just grabbing one out of the middle, it is kind of random, yeah. All right, so Not a Rogue AI goes for 7. That would be Mad Martin. 1 for Ice Oven, that would be the Dwarf. 9 for Bahamut and Seelan, that would be the 3rd Elf. Abcody goes for 10, that would be the Lady of Pain. Vigistry goes for 5, that would be the Halfling Druid. So go ahead and get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig box? I am going to get my app open. We will see what we get. Leonin Jazz playing Bard. And Lil Bunny's last guess, a Minotaur Lunar Mothatar. Okay. Them wizards, man. I'm telling you. I could have scanned them already, but I didn't, and there'd be no reason for me to do so. Because I still roll a die to pick the one. GIF Rockstar. There'd be a lot of explosions at that concert. He would really be smashing his guitar a lot. Alright, so just a few seconds remaining. Then I will shake it and make a guess. Get my D12. I'm going to put it on the 1, since we haven't rolled it yet. Alright, predictions are closed. Alright, so let's see. Alright, I hear a lot of pieces. I think I hear 2 rolling pieces. Alright, do I think it's a Gith or one of the others? Zostom has a couple rolling things, but I don't think that's going to be it. It could be Tasha. It could actually be the Lady of Pain, because there's a few small pieces, but I don't think I hear a cloak. So I'm going to go with the Gith. Alright, so the die says Tasha. What does the weight say? 19.89. That's indicating Tasha. 19.29 for Strahd, so that seems a little bit too high. What we're getting here on the scale. 20.26 for the Lady of Pain is possible. So is 20.09 for the Halfling. But I'm going to say the weight is Tasha. Alright. So the die actually says it's Tasha as well. So let's see, which one is it? What do we got? Tasha, alright. So that is going to be the die roll. I think that might be the first time we've had a die roll where I didn't guess it. Howdy, Cape Sword, how's it going? Alright. So I was thinking that it could be Tasha, because I was hearing two things roll around, and the head and the cauldron definitely do both roll. Alright, so that is going to be... Ooh, someone's getting hams. Yes, with die roll. Alright, Lel Bunny and a Shield of Hope. Getting a pretty good return on your investments there. Getting a pretty good return on your investments. 10 hams have gotten you 11,003 hams each. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Fear and Bahamut going for yes with guess. Sealan, Ice Oven, and Vigistry going for yes with weight. And Kinshir with that very, very hefty no redistribution. You've been playing through Fallout New Vegas and making good progress? Nice. I do want to play that eventually as well, myself. Let's see. Make her laugh. Why not? She's a happy witch, right? Right? That's what we'll tell ourselves. Alright, there she is. She has her spell book. Oops. And you know what? I just realized what spell she has in there, I think. It is very appropriate. Do you guys know what spell she has in there? Alright, Bahamut. See you later. Thanks very much for coming on out. No, not a Rogai. Tasha's uncontrollable hideous laughter. Because round here, we play 2E. Alright, and one extra pink flame flower piece. Let's go ahead and zoom in on her. So that's not reflecting. See? She's laughing at her own jokes. It's terrible. It's terrible. But there's the spell. There is the front cover. And she's got a pretty good outfit. There's a few belts going on. So, you know, Tetsuya Nomura may have been involved in her design. I don't know. So it's a few belts. A few belts. But this hat and hair, we did get this in the Sanderson Sisters Cottage set. And it was supposed to be in a Goth Witch video figure that we did not get because it got canceled. And it's very, very, very disappointing. Lulu is the queen of belt-centric garments. She is. That is true. So, and a little bit more view of the torso. And also, that is her other face. She's got some belts on her arms. Don't question it. Not as like the outfit is okay. It's not my favorite. But the hat with hair definitely make up for it. And pink flame in the cauldron. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like that the spell is Tasha's uncontrollable hideous laughter. That's great. She is two-faced, yes. Alright. So that is our third minifig. Let me go ahead and mark that one down. Okay. So we are missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're missing 5 minifigs. The next set should be getting to me in mid-January. I haven't ordered it yet. I don't think it's available for order yet. But we'll probably just go through this set until that one arrives, because I'm pretty sure we will get the last 5 within, before the new set is out. But it's also not so close that it's worth getting another set out and doing that one, because then the new one would just sit around for forever. So that's kind of what I'm thinking for doing the minifigs. However, let me go ahead and set up a second camera. Don't mind the sounds. I need to do this so we can get a nice front view of the jazz club. Give me a second. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. So there is the front view of the jazz club. It's pretty nice. I wonder if. Okay. Well, I don't quite want the. That's just getting a big shadow. I don't want the shadow on it. This is just my my camera light. Let's see if we can get a little bit more. No. It's not really helping that much. So all the other lights are coming down from the top. So, but that is the front of the jazz club. It's very, very nice. It's very, very nice. I really do like the dark red. The blue is a nice transition with that. I'm not a big fan of light yellow, but it does work here. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, and I wish this was a little bit more stable. It's just resting on one stud. So I would really like that if there were more studs holding that down, preferably 2. But I'm guessing that there aren't any good configurations for that. Otherwise, they would have. I would think. But oh well, it's neither here nor there at this point. But yeah, I'll try to get some close-up photographs of it as well. But it's a very, very good set. Very good set. Looks great. It was fun to build. Lots of really cute details in it. So, I'm really happy with it. The one, I believe this is the last one that we have to build right now of the modular city sets. Obviously, a new one is coming out next year. Have not seen pictures of it yet, but it will be a townhouse. So probably, I'm guessing like the kind of like the oh god. Sorry. Brain freeze. San Francisco. Like that one street on San Francisco. Need a modular Chrysler building? Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I would like a modular, like, skyscraper. Like 50s skyscraper or 30s skyscraper or something like that. That would be pretty cool. You know, just have it as tall as, like, the Avengers Tower or the Daily Bugle or something like that. Anyway, that is going to wrap us up for this time. We will be back tomorrow for some more Spelljammer, tomorrow night for some more side quest grinding in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We will be back on Monday for more Xenoblade Chronicles 2 story. And then Wednesday and Friday, we're going to have a little bit of artsy LEGO streams. So do stay tuned for those. Tune in then. So I want to thank you guys for coming on out. I really do appreciate it, and we will be back next time. See you then, everyone.